Book of Joel, Chapter 2. Blow you, trumpet in Zion, and shout you, mountain of holiness of me. They shall be disturbed, all of ones, dwelling of the land, that coming day of Yahweh, that near. 2. Day of darkness and gloom, day of cloud and murkiness, as dawn spreading on the mountains. People numerous and staunch, like him not he is become, from the eon, and after him not he shall be again, unto years of generation and generation. 2 faces of him she devours fire, and behind him she is flaming blaze, as Garden of Eden. The land 2 faces of him, and behind him wilderness of desolation. And moreover, deliverance not she becomes to him. 4. As appearance of horses, appearance of him, and as horsemen, so they are running, as sound of chariots on summits of the mountains. They are dancing, as sound of blaze on fire, devouring straws, people, staunch being arrayed of battle. Excuse me. From faces of him they are traveling peoples. All of faces they draw together frustration. As masterful men they are running, as mortals of war. They are ascending wall, and man in ways of him they are going, and not they are securing paths of them. 8. And man, and man, brother of him, not they are jostling, master and highway of him, they are going, and through the javelin they are falling, not they are clipping ranks. In city they are prowling in the wall, they are running in the houses, they are ascending through the windows, they are entering as the thief. 2 faces of him she is disturbed, earth, they quake, heavens, sun and moon, they are somber, and stars, they gather brightness of them. And Yahweh, he gives voice of him to faces of army of him, that many exceedingly camp of him, that staunch, one doing of word of him, that great day of Yahweh, and being feared exceedingly, and who he shall endure him. 12. And even now, averment of Yahweh, return you unto me in all of heart of you, and in fasting, and in lamenting, and in wailing, and tear you, heart of you, and must not be garments of you, and return you to Yahweh, Elohim of you, that gracious and compassionate, he slow of anger and abundant of kindness, and regretting on the evil. 14. Who, knowing, he shall turn back, and he regrets, and he lets remain behind him blessing, present offering, and libation for Yahweh, Elohim of you. Blow you, trumpet in Zion, hallow you, fast call you, Restraint gather you, people hollow you, assembly convenes you, old ones gather you, unweaned children, and ones being sucklings of breasts, he shall go forth, bridegroom, from chamber of him, and bride from the canopy of her. 17. Between the vaulted portions and to the altar they shall lament the priests, ones ministering of Yahweh, and they shall say, commiserate you, Yahweh, over people of you, and must not be you are giving allotment of you to reproach, to proverb of, in them nations to what? They shall say in the peoples, where Elohim of them? And he shall be jealous, Yahweh, for a land of him, and he shall spare on people of him. And he shall respond, Yahweh, and he shall say to the people of him, behold me, sending to you the grain and the grape juice and the clarified oil, and you are satisfied with him, and not I shall give you further reproach in the nations. And the northern one I shall put far from you, and I expel him to land of arid and desolation, faces of him to the sea, the eastern, the rear of him to the sea, the behind, and he ascends, the stink of him